Alright, here we are, game 2 between CDEC and IG. Last game of the day. Had 6 games today, and this is the 6th. Started at 4 a.m. Was quite nice to be back into the Chinese Dota swing. Just had to really readjust my my internal clock, I guess.
10 seconds remaining.
Because they're like 12 hours ahead of me. All that nonsense. Let's get right into the draft. CDEC, they go to the Naga Siren, back to the Gyrocopter. They're now without that 100% win rate. But this time they've got the Naga. They banned out the Tiny Razor Sand King first phase. And then they ban out the Jug and the Puck. And then IG, they ban out the Elder Titan, as well as the Omni Knight, Bounty Hunter, Disruptor, and Witch Doctor. Take a look at what IG have picked up. They go back to the Chen as well as the Dark Willow. So, Chen is picked up here, and that'll be played by Q again, and it will be that Baboka Dark Willow. And we've seen both these heroes with the side of IG, and they've worked out just about every single time.
Invictus Gaming's turn.
Now we see the Warlock come into play, and maybe we see Faceless Void. The last time we saw Warlock earlier today was with the Faceless Void. You've got that Chaotic Offering with the call down. Maybe see something in the off lane that can throw into the Chronosphere. For IG right now, they've got their 4 and 5. They need their 3 cores. We'll see what they want to go with this time around. Lifestealer, Medusa, both still available. Doubt they'd go in the same direction twice like that. But we'll see what IG want to do. Got the lockdown of possible Chen creeps. Then you've got the Dark Willow, who has Bramble Maze, Cursed Crown, or as well as Terrorize, which is, you know, forces them in a direction. Now they pick up the Clockwork, so XSS, usually a classic hero for him, but now he is over in the mid lane. Then you've got Aggressive over in the safe lane, SRF in the off lane. So Clockwork will be in the off lane most likely for IG, although it could be Baboka there and Dark Willow into the core position for IG. But with how these past 2 series have ended with 1-1 splits, with IG splitting with Vici Gaming Potential, and then CDC splitting 1-1, it's important to try and get a 2-0 where you can. So now Bat Rider picked up for CDC. Lockdown in the Chaotic Offering. Honestly, if IG wanted to really turn this on their head, Dark Willow goes mid-Clockwork off lane, or Clockwork 4, and they pick up a Legion Commander for the press the attack, but that's if they really wanted to, like, really negate that Bat Rider. Might not be 100% necessary, to be quite honest, especially with the fact that you've got quite a bit of lockdown, where if you have someone who gets lassoed, you can place down a Bramble Maze or a Cursed Crown, and now they pick up the Weaver, so they feel as if the CDC lockdown is just not enough to hold in the Weaver. So last band's coming out. SF banned by CDEC.
5 seconds remaining.
See what the last ban is here for IG, as they do have that 9th pick, and then CDEC will have that final pick, that counter pick. That 1 pick to rule them all. We'll see. They've got the off laner. Gyrocopter could be the safe laner. They could use a mid. See if they go to something maybe like the OD. OD available, Invoker available. DK was that last ban, and still Death Prophet as well. Kind of like that. There's the OD for IG. And Broodmother. Okay. So mid-gyrocopter, safe lane Broodmother. This is going to be quite interesting. Because XSS, they're looking like they're going to roll it mid. OD's, especially without Broodmother's Invis anymore. OD's a decent counter with Astral Imprisonment to clean up those spider wings. CDEC are going to have to be careful. They do have the ability to pressure quite well. Their team fight's pretty decent with Chaotic Offering, as well as the call down and just the Broodmother running in. So see what they do, in fact, put everybody if they're going to be swapping lanes of any kind. Quan on the Bat Rider will be going into the off lane. Take a look over mid. Seamew is going to go mid on the Brood. No surprise. But they will use the Gyrocopter over in the safe lane. Lockdown for CDEC, not too terrible. I mean, they've gotten Snare, as well as the Lasso, Homing Missile, Chaotic Offering if they need to drop it. But I feel like with a Lincoln's, aggressive could be pretty okay. No, I don't think that aggressive really needs that first on this Weaver, especially with what they've got on IG to throw the way of CDEC. Boca back on this Dark Will. He's been playing this Dark Will out of his goddamn mind, to be honest.
The battle begins.
Let's see, here we go. So we take a look. Bat Rider. Here with the Firefly just to take this creep wave away, but we'll see if that even works out. There's the Cursed Crown. That'll stun him up. And we've seen this before. Baboka just going to chase, and Quan with the Firefly running out will be able to make it away. We take a look. Is over mid. Seamew again. It's XSS. I feel like I kind of like this matchup for XSS on the OD. Meanwhile, Aggressive, he's pushed out of lane pretty quickly thanks to this Naga Siren, who went Riptide level 1, so right away going with the armor reduction. Take a look in the bottom lane, SRF by himself, and the Clockwork in this off lane. There's the Homing Missile just thrown his way to start. Homing Missile level 1. We'll see if they're able to counter this Brood. I feel like OD could do a decent job at it, but that also requires Seamew to kind of give up his Spiderlings. Keeping him here. Yeah. Astral Imprisonment's not going to be quick enough. Thought it might be quick enough, but if you're able to just move him out, you should be fine. SRF in the off lane, solo lane here, and getting solo experience right now is the Gyrocopter. No mana for the time being. Let's take a look. Where is Q? Usually making a move, but using this Wild Wing. Just to clean up in the jungle. We take a look at XSS. And yeah, he's doing a decent job. Really, the question becomes if he's able to handle these spiderlings. If you're able to use Astral Imprisonment to clean them up, which is going to be difficult, you should be okay. But at some point, you're just going to get overwhelmed if you're not able to clean them up. Send over the Dark Well with the double damage. There is the Cursed Crown, and they immediately clean up Seamew. Astral Imprisonment works out, but Boca grabs first blood. The spiderlings trying to get out. They are able to just walk away. So Spiderlings back, chasing XSS, and that is some crazy damage right now going in the way of the OD. So they definitely need to babysit XSS over in this mid lane. I underestimated Brood. I'll be the first one to admit it. That was stupid. This Brood is absolutely tearing through XSS despite going down. Could be the stupid brain at work after not sleeping. But no excuses. It was a stupid thought to think Astral would be quick enough to really stop these spiderlings. And there's even more. So Seamew, despite dying, despite being the first blood, these spiderlings could shred a hero right now. And IG, they know that. They have to stay at the top of the stairs. Take a look over at the Clockwork, level 4. Setsu, level 4 as well in the Gyrocopter. Let me take a look over top. Aggressive. About to level 4 as this bat is there too. So Boca and XSS, they head over towards bottom with Bramble Maze and the Cursed Crown. Not going to that Shadow Realm is Boca the first time around. Now we've got the Naga Siren here, so they're really trying to pressure XSS. All these spiderlings, Seamew under this tier 1 tower. They do glyph it up. Coming around the back. Oh my god. Coming around the back is going to be the Dark Will. And they have the Cursed Crown again with Q. They'll get the kill. Spiderlings are not. They're able to get the kill on the Broodmother. And now they're forced to TP. Look at this damage from the spiderlings. Oh my god. So Seamew dies again over mid and... wow. Okay. Quick advantage here for IG, but back into the lane is going to be Seamew, back to full health. They need almost 2 or 3 heroes here every single time. As long as these spiderlings don't get hit by Astral, they're going to stay alive, and that's really going to be a problem for the side of IG. SRF in the cogs, gets hit by the homing missile, now trying to TP away. Rocket Barrage, not in time, the TP is out. So now you take a look, Setsu waiting as well as SGR. Ooh, they might be in trouble with the Cursed Crown coming through. Shadow Word to keep this SGR Warlock pretty healthy, but they've moved the Naga here, and now it's a 1v1 over towards top. So Quam might have to watch out, especially if they bring a second hero here, i.e. Baboka.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
It's now 2-0 still in favor of IG and Q, starting to make those aggressive rotation.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
How close is he? Is 6. Not too close. Tier 1 already gone. Brood continuing to work. Top of the CS chart, 46 and 5.
Dire's middle tower is
Seamew already looking to push that tier 2. I don't know if IG are going to be able to handle this Brood. Completely underestimated it. Alright, well, I already lost the chat anyway. Said something stupid. It's fine. Caught with the crown again, but all the way back by waiting. There's going to be the stun coming through Seamew. With all these spiderlings right now. Wish I could get an exact number on all this. But coming around the back will be Chen as well as the Clockwork. They look over at waiting. They've got him in the cogs, and now there's the Shadow Realm Strike. They'll get the kill. Astro Imprisonment to try and save him from the spiderlings. There's the Rocket Flare trying to clean him up. Shockwave comes through, cleans up a bunch of these spiderlings, but just not enough. They're not even able to get to Seamew. These spiderlings are enough. They don't even need the main mother. They just need the spiderlings. So 1,000 net worth lead here for the side of CDEC, all to thanks of the Broodmother. Batrider having a decent lane as well, level 6. Aggressive, maybe trying to stop that. With no help over top, he's really not able to make a move. You take a look over at bottom as the Ensnare comes out. There's the upheaval to slow him down with the call down on top of that. Setsu moving forward. Homie missile hits on Boca, cleans up one, looks for Q, but not going to continue to go in. Here's SRF with a hook shot as well as the cogs with the battery assault. Shadow Word trying to keep him healthy. Penitence is there, and they'll clean up the gyrocopter. They might actually look for more on SGR, chasing him down with the battery assault. Double kill goes his way. Let's take a look here. Is IG only about 58%. Take a look at Gyro, take a look at that Death Summary. Meanwhile, actually, the Ensnare comes out. There's the Cogs trying to keep him away. He has that lasso available. He needs to start to run as the Riptide comes out with the Shadow where they should have it. They might not even need it. There's the Firefly on top with 3 stacks of Sticky Napalm in the upheaval, but Chen making the save. So there it is, sending back the Clockwork, getting the save. Meanwhile, Setsu over top. They've got the Bramble Maze laid down with the Cursed Crown. Call down out on Aggressive. So close to going down. Setsu is surviving for now with the Rocket Barrage coming out. SRF trying to chase him down, look for the kill, but Boca ends up getting in, and they'll take out the Gyrocopter again. But Tier 2's down. Seamew pushing. 6-2 IG, but Seamew doesn't care.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Cursed Crown comes out on Seamew. They might have the damage for this. Trying to get to the high ground, but there's the Bramble Maze, and they will clean him up. So again, they kill off the Broodmother, but the Spiderlings are here to continue farming. Hookshot comes out on a waiting. They've got this battery assault. Yeah, there's no chance you're getting that song off. They'll get the kill, and SRF able to walk away. As I am constantly losing connection right now on Twitch. So 8-3, 1,000 net worth lead here for CDEC. Top 3 are all in favor of CDEC with Broodmother, then the Gyrocopter and the Batrider.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
My thrift rewarded.
Seamew's dead, but he comes back, and he continues to push. Link Lasso, that comes through on a Dark Willow, but there's the Shadow Realm with Bedlam still trying to walk away, but Guan is there and has the kill. Meanwhile, the Chen over top. Oh, Setsu getting locked down, and SRF is here, but able to TP away will be Setsu. Q able to survive, but meanwhile, I can't say the same about this Dark Willow. Heavy damage coming out from the Batrider. Aggressive, he just doesn't have enough. Where's Seamew? I feel like I have to watch him now. Basically just watch as this man shreds the map. Already taken out a tier 2 mid. And watch as I eat my words on my shitty casting. So, Terrorize comes out. They'll get the kill into Quan, and Aggressive. He's doesn't have time-lapse anymore, and there's the Spiderling Seamew. He's over towards the top tier 2, but he doesn't even need to be there, and they'll get the kill. Meanwhile, Setsu over towards top gets killed off by SRF, so they're trading, but at the same time, Brute is just like, alright, I've got all these Spiderlings. You guys can't really do anything to me. Take a look at how Gyro died. Stun, stun, stun. Battery Assault. All that damage. Seamew gets the kill here. Mostly done by the Warlock. I hate that I can't move that. Wow. 7,000 net worth this early. That's unbelievable. It's actually amazing. I'm proud of Seamew. I like him. I want him to sign my anything. Might be the snowstorm that's killing my connection.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So 10 to 6, 6,000 net worth lead here for CDEC. XSSF going Midas, aggressive here. He's going for the Maelstrom. Meanwhile, Seamew doesn't care. He's winning the game by himself. BKB. Oh my god. He's actually making this game so hard for IG. No tier 2, no tier 2. Webs, Spiderlings all over the map, just continuing to destroy IG. And they're only up 2,000 net worth, which means IG's sort of staying in. What is the win probability right now? Actually, would have been in favor of IG. Surprisingly. Force Staff next for SGR. Gyrocopter, SNY. Broodmother, BKB. Seamew. You're a flower. Why did I underestimate you? You always make things work.
Is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, waiting. He's going for the Yules. And finally, the Battle Rider does have that Blink Dagger. So, CDEC are absolutely shredding this team right now. And IG, it's not really a shredding. It's only a 2,000 net worth deficit. But with what Seamew's got, with how far ahead he is, in my opinion, he's just going to be able to take over the map. SRF, Rocket Barrage, call down, dead he is, and Shadow Realm comes out, but there's the song to follow it up. So Setsu with the Shadow Word able to TP out. Baboka in a lot of trouble. They'll look for the Blink Song, but don't get it with the Shadow Realm. There's the Firefly Chaotic Offering. They'll stop the TP. Rocket Barrage on Baboka. Setsu with the double kill all the while. Seamew over mid. So 10-8 in favor of IG, but 4,000 net worth in favor of CDEC. Just with how well Broodmother is farming, as well as the Gyrocopter just has so much space, considering the fact that Seamew is just making all this space. Going for a Desolator instead of the BKB. He's got 3,000 gold saved up. All these Spiderlings ready to go. They'll use the Golem. They'll continue to farm. There's nothing to stop him, and to be quite honest, they don't really care. And they're pushing in quite heavily on IG. Already chip damage onto this tier 3. You take a look, chip damage here in this tier 3. Tier 2 still stands over top. But still only a 3,000 net worth lead. And if there's a region where anything can happen, I would go ahead and say it's Chinese Dota. The poke shot comes out. Apparently it passed him, but it comes back in. SGR in a little bit of trouble as the cogs are there to lock him in. Here come the spiderlings like Jaws in the night. SRF able to walk away using that battery assault, and Simu just going to farm up these ancients. And apparently Setsu dies over top. So giving away kills like that, which was just damage to the Weaver.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So let's see, aggressive.
Radiant's top tower is under
Manta style next. Let's take a look. 12 to 8. Q, pretty decent Chen army going on right now. IG, they're keeping it close. XSS going for the Blink Dagger next, but we'll see if they're going to be able to really keep up with what Simu's doing. The Desolator has the Orchid. BKB coming in next, as well as the Medallion already picked up. Nice Rocket Flare cleans up a couple of these spiderlings, but honestly,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
it's just not enough to slow down Simu just yet.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I think IG, they could be set if they were to fight as 5. I just don't know if they have enough to fight as 5 right now. Aggressive sent back to base, and might be able to collapse over on Quan if he's not too careful. There's the blink on forward. Baboka coming in with a Cursed Crown. Now they will look for more. There's the Terrorize to pull him back a little bit further into the Bramble Maze. XSS comes in. They'll get the kill with the Bedlam. Baboka making that happen. Using Terrorize and the Bramble Maze in succession to lock him back in. Tries to get over. Terrorize brings him back towards his base, and that locks him out. And worth getting to about even. But at the same time, the XP is 6,000 in favor of IG. Simu is continuing to just farm up as much as he can, and BKB is next. We'll see if he uses that BKB aggressive immediately. I would assume that would be the case. They're going for the Aegis. They've got Simu in here, just using the Medallion to clean up Roche all by himself. Got the rest of the team holding him out just in case they were to come over, and they've got the smoke ready just to make sure they aren't spotted. We send Naga in there with them. Nice armor reduction, and the rest of the team hanging out nearby. Take a look. Shen army coming through. Quan. Let's use that Firefly, and they do have the song available to them. They'll send the Shen army back, but there's the blink with the lasso. They've got the Firefly. That should be an easy kill for Simu. Rips apart Q. Now they look over at the rest of these creeps. They'll clean them up with a flat cannon all the while. IG just looking to farm. They'll lose Q. Be okay with that, and they know it's going to lead to the Aegis, but IG, they need to find some farm at the moment. They need to find a little bit more onto the Weaver as well as the OD. There's the song, right on to XSS. Simu right on him. Let's see if XSS can survive. The Chaotic Offering comes through, but there's the Terrorize that's going to be by Baboka. Now they look over at SGR. He could be in a little bit of trouble. Chase down, Cursed Crown, down he goes. Now they look over at Kwang. Look at this damage coming through from OD. They've got the Chaotic Offering. That's the Golem, just trying to do some work. Baboka with the Yules. Now they look over at Simu, who's got himself the Minus Armor with the Solar Crest. But look at how hard he's hitting on XSS, trying to run away. The Homing Missile coming out. And the Yules, but he's set up in between a couple of these heroes. Astro Imprisonment still trying to stay alive. Setsu is here, and they've got the Cursed Crown. Rocket Barrage is used. Golem continuing to chase on the Q. They've got the damage from the Shadow Realm with the Battery Assault. SRF locks them in. But the rest of the team, they're threatening. They're looking to make a move. There's the rocket flare. Damage from Aggressive. Let's see if he can get the kill. They've got Waiting with the Ensnare. They look over at Seamew. They've got the Curse Crown procking now. But nobody there immediately to work with the Curse Crown. Now they've got the Swarm on a couple of these heroes. It doesn't look like they can engage under this tier 1. All is said and done. It's a 3 for 2. OD going down as well as Q earlier in the fight. Gyrocopter, Warlock, Naga fall. A little bit of gold here for IG, but not a lot. Everything's staying relatively even, and now Roche is still up and below half health. They throw the rocket flare. There's the hook shot that's going to land. That'll hit Warlock dead immediately. But now the lasso, that'll lock in. That's going to hit onto Q, and he's dragged all the way to his death, all the way onto the high ground. Quan gets the kill on that, so they trade one apiece again. BKB is now out for the Gyrocopter. Almost here for the Broodmother, and at that point, IG already struggling to make stuff happen. We'll see if they're able to even take a fight with the BKBs up on those heroes. Oka coming over, but they spot the Naga, they spot the Gyro. That's not their time and spot to fight. And again, they're still trying to get XSS the farm that he needs as he's going for a BKB of his own. Take a look over at the Weaver Aggressive. He's not got that Lincoln Sphere, but we'll see if even that's enough.
A golden thread.
And somehow IG have kind of pulled 1,000 net worth lead out of this. And not really catching up to Seamew, but they are surpassing the Gyrocopter, and that could be due in part to the fact that Seamew is here, just farming up the entire map. Halberd, Ghost Scepter, Ghost Scepter. And the BKB, and then finally, Aggressive will see if he goes for the full Mjolnir. But over towards top, we take a look. Smoked up, they're trying to make a play. There's the rocket flare coming through. They need the blink into the lasso, but the creeps are here. SRF turns around a little bit greedy, but there's the blink onto the high ground. They look over at Q with the Force Staff. There's the flame break into the lasso, and that will be a kill onto Q. Perfectly played by the Bat Rider to bump him back with the flame break. Right into the hands of the lasso. While Aggressive just trying to farm up over bottom, will take out this catapult, but is here with just a range creep. It's tough for him to really farm too efficiently. And now it's just him and CDEC into the Roche pit. Over top, BKB, Baboka running from Setsu, avoiding the call down. No, Hills runs out just in time. Meanwhile, Aggressive does take that bottom tier 2, and now you take a look. Got the Song, they've got the Aegis, and Aggressive still alive for now, but there's the Aegis on the Seamew. Hard enough to take him out once, now you got to take him out twice. He's got himself that BKB, 10-second BKB, going into the Nullifier. It really is going to be rough to see if they can make anything happen against Seamew. Second BKB here for the OD into the Lincoln Sphere next. Aggressive will go for the BKB as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Gressif is all by himself. He's been by himself over bottom for a long time. Finally TP's away from that lane after taking the tier 2 about a couple minutes ago. Meanwhile, XSS going for the Lincoln Sphere. They just aren't confident in what they're going to be fighting with, and that's understandable. We've seen CMU able to shred apart these towers, shred apart these heroes, and going into a fight like that, you just can't feel too confident, especially when you lack what it takes to really kill him too quickly. Now he's got the Aegis, so you need to fight around it. Need to fight around that Aegis. Try and wait it out, make sure it expires, or find him by himself and get the Aegis, but even then, you're risking going down or losing something. Smoke comes out, and 4 heroes coming through. Spot creeps for just a moment, but IG, they're aware. And they are going to back off all the way to the base.
Boom, there it goes.
Gressif almost with that BKB, so BKB is aplenty coming out in this game. Still at about 10 seconds. You've got the 10-second BKB here on the Broodmother, 9-second BKB on the Gyrocopter, 10-second here for the OD. About to have a 10-second BKB on Gressif as well. IG really having to play around this Brood. So now CMU with the Nullifier, practically getting himself 6 slotted here 30 minutes in. We've really seen them, I'd say, lack in a little bit of fight. Finally take that last outer tower. Now you've got the Meteor Hammer here for the Naga. Butterfly out on the Gyrocopter. So they're hitting a big spike in items with the Nullifier, Meteor Hammer, as well as the Butterfly coming out. They are playing this game at their pace. IG know that. IG have to play around that. If CMU were to push, they'd be forced back in a heartbeat. Push over mid, looking for the Scotty. He does have a double damage available to him. Meanwhile, you take a look at where IG are setting up, and got a couple of heroes here over towards the bottom lane. XSS here as well. There's the TP all the way back as they start to see CMU posturing on their mid lane. They do posture up, they continue to push, and they push it the way they want. With not much trouble, but now, you're just expiring on the Broodmother. So they use it to farm, they use it to push out a little bit. Not anything over successful, but it's enough to get them their next couple of items. Curse Crown comes out on SGR, they'll get the kill. SRF on a killing spree. Find themselves the Warlock down for 50 seconds, and now on a 5v4 with BKBs at 10 seconds for the side of IG. Definitely could feel a little bit confident, but now with no hook shot, kind of shuts down that appeal. forward for Staff into the Chen. They'll find Q once again. There's the ensnare, but the Terrorize going to follow it up. Q not going to be able to survive, but now the BKB is going to be popped, and now they're looking for more. The song comes through from waiting into the Yules, onto the Bat Rider. BKB about to run out, but he's got the Lotus Orb on him. They'll take themselves a kill. Now they look for more. SRF doesn't have that hook shot, but he does have that rocket flare, just trying to spot out anybody as the ensnare comes through onto the Clockwork with the call down. Baboka trying to make something happen, but there's the Blade Mail by the Clockwork, and he will find himself an escape for just a moment as the Astral Imprisonment is there. The BKB's popped by Seamew. Now Setsu gets a kill. That's going to kill off XSS, but he might die himself. He ends up falling. The hookshot's going to miss again. Now they've got the Bedlam coming out on Seamew. He's got to run away, and now he might die. He will. Chaotic Offering is going to be hit onto the deck, but Warlock, this is a bad move for you to make with the Curse Crown coming through. SGR will fall for dead, and now the only one alive is Naga Siren. So 4 go down. They lose XSS. And IG, all of a sudden, look to be in a pretty good spot at this point in the game. We'll take the Tier 1. Tier 2s are money in the bank for them right now. Naga, just getting out. Baboka trying to stop that. Will get sent back thanks to the Chen. So 21 of 15, 3,000 net worth lead here for the side of IG. And they did take a pretty decent fight over mid. They did get themselves a Tier 1. Unfortunately, they couldn't do a little bit more. Seamew just getting himself back up. They are looking over towards top, and I'm pretty sure they know that the Bat Rider's here, especially with that scan. There's the blink on forward, and now they've got the Curse Crown. The Yule's going to be used, but it won't double Yules, and that should keep him from getting stunned. But there is the Bramble Maze, and enough damage coming out from the Bedlam from Baboka to get that kill. So they take out the Bat Rider again, and again, this fight will be 5v4. SRF gets the kill on the Naga over bottom, so that's hook shot leading to a kill. And it's now 5-on-3 for a moment, and oh my god, over top. Jesus. Aggressive gets the kill on SGR, so 3 straight consecutive pickups. Here, here, and I missed 2 of them. But with that, I mean, IG could feel comfortable to just push. At least find themselves a 1 tier 2.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
From there, finish off the Lincolns on OD, but with those 3 heroes dead on CDEC, they'll go to the Roche. So there it is, Aegis and Cheese out of the hands of the Broodmother, who had such an amazing early game. I mean, was killed off a couple of times over mid, but was able to shred these towers. Had tier 1, 2 down in mid and bottom. 15 minutes into this game. Now the smoke comes out from IG, playing their advantage very aggressively. They've spotted SGR. The hookshot misses. Now they've got the Curse Crown coming through. The Chaotic Offering's going to hit onto 2 of these heroes, but I don't know if it's going to do enough. The Sunflame hits on the Warlock. On the backline is going to be aggressive. They've got the Dark Willow coming in through the back. There's the Meteor Hammer. Doesn't land on anything, and now they look over at SGR. XSS, he's starting to really stack up this intelligence. Baboka comes in very deep, and that was Blink into the song. Baboka in a lot of trouble, but gets the Shadow Realm off, going to get that kill with the Bedlam. They'll get themselves one. They look over at Setsu, who's popped that BKB. They look over at XSS as Seamew. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble with the Solar Crest coming out on him, but the BKB is going to be used as well as the Nullifier on SRF. XSS just continuing to hit away. I don't know if Seamew has the damage anymore, and now he's going to be forced to run off. You take a look at the top end of this fight, is waiting, tries to split, but there's the Sanity's Eclipse. They'll get themselves a second one. 2 dead. On the side of CDEC with this Bat Rider. Oh, Baboka, you got to run away. Trying to get himself out with aggressive. And you take a look as the mid-tier 2 goes down on the side of CDEC. You take a look at IG. They continue to push the tier 3. Nothing CMU can do at the moment except really watch.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, hook shot on a CMU. Now they've got the cogs. That's going to drain the mana with OD continuing to move in. A couple more shots will get the kill. Doesn't have the Sanity's Eclipse, but with Gyrocopter pushing them away with the frame break, pushes them back. And there's the time lapse from Aggressive. IG will finally back off, but they did get that tier 3, and they're still holding on to the Aegis. Send back XSS, heal him up, get him back in here. So he's the one who holds the Aegis.
Double damage.
Blink forward, Shadow Realm, and then back to base. With the TP back. Over bottom, Setsu, you got to be very careful. Coming in as aggressive with the swarm and the double damage. They've got the BKB, but oh, hook shot stops the TP. Setsu, so much trouble. There's the call down. Rocket Barrage SRF getting low, but not low enough. Setsu dead for 90 seconds. No buyback.
My thrift rewarded.
27 to 15, 12,000 net worth lead here for the side of IG. They've really broken this open in a game that really wasn't going their way early.
Bottom shrine is under
Take a look at the net worth. It was 5,000 in their favor when Brood was able to really continue to push on them, taking out the tier 2s in the mid and bottom lane. And
Radiant's bottom
from there,
shrine
they were
has fallen.
actually able to slow down CDEC quite a bit. Oh, silence. Nullifier. Baboka is getting low. Will end up dropping, and that's what's going to happen when you 1v1 CMU against a Dark Willow. So 27 to 16. Still extending the lead is IG, and without the Dark Willow, they're going to just farm up for now. Yes, they still have the Aegis to work with, but Dark Willow is a crucial part of really the game plan of IG. Just with how much crowd control she has with the Bramble Maze, the Cursed Crown, Terrorize, Bedlam outputs quite a bit of damage. IG. Just wait for the Dark Willow. And we could see them look to push again. Meanwhile, we haven't really seen CMU do much of pushing since about 15 minutes into the game. It's been farming from that point out, and towards about the 30-minute mark, it just wasn't enough. Oh, CMU. Spotted, but aggressive coming over. You take a look. Cogs are here. Look on a little bit further. Bat Rider trying to get away, but there is the flame break on SRF. Not enough. So they take out the Bat Rider. Down for over a minute. Has himself buyback. CMU is nearby.
Radiant's top shrine is
They won't be
under
able to get
attack.
him just yet. And Dark Willow finally back up. 5-on-4. We're going to push one more time. Trying to finish this game as IG. Take the series 2-0. Be the first 2-0 of the day.
Radiant's top shrine has fallen.
E-Blade here on the Dark Willow. There's the flat cannon. No more Aegis as XSS. They move in on a CMU. There's the Lincoln's popped. You take a look over at Waiting. They've got the hook shot. That's going to be, I thought, on the back lines, but I think that was just on creeps. SRF doesn't have the Ag, so he's not going to have it for quite some time. 30 more seconds till he picks it up, and meanwhile the mid-rax is going to go down. Look at the upheaval slowing down this side of IG, but you can't go in on them. They are too strong for you to continue to push on forward for. The homing missile is just not deterring them enough. Now Roshan up for at least another minute 30.
Regeneration.
Brutus falling all the way down to 4th on the net worth. Was up 4,000 on some of these heroes before, and it just... The bottom is falling out. Now double damage out onto the Weaver. Smoke again. And they're looking ready. Aggressive moves forward. There's Setsu. Terrorized. It's charged up a couple of times. Finally throws it forward. That's going to hit, but the BKB is there for Setsu. They continue on forward. Bedlam, I think, was used as well. No. Actually was not, but you take a look as the double damage is here. Aggressive trying to make something happen. There's the BKB. He looks over at Setsu, eats the homing missiles. Meanwhile, SGR is down. They're just continuing to jump through these trees. There's the damage. Call down comes out. Aggressive is okay, and he time lapses out. They get the kill there. They get the kill on the Warlock. Buybacks available for this Gyrocopter, but 2 more kills going the way of IG. Meanwhile, over top, Batrider just trying to cut off this creep wave. And over mid, SRF will lead the way. Seamu's here. Hook shot up in 5.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Now they go over towards this bottom tier 3. Nobody really going in. They finally glyph it up. Rasif backs off for just a moment with the Shikuchi, and the creeps are here, but it's not going to do anything. So they take the tier 3 and they continue to move in for the racks. Nobody going in. Gyrocopter not even buying back. There's the song, and if now there was a time to buy back, it's now. But they've got the BKB, XSS in a good spot with the Chaotic Offering coming on through as well as Aggressive. He's got the BKB, Seamu solo, but he's used that all. I don't know if it's going to be enough. He starts to trade shots with the Weaver, but it's just not there. They'll get the kill. They look over the Gyrocopter, and now they'll take out this Naga. Setsu solo with the Shikuchi moving on forward with the Cursed Crown and the Yules. The Terrorize comes out. Setsu stunned up, locked in, good game called, and IG crawl it back out from where Broodmother looked like Seamu was going to destroy this game. And IG take the lead, take the win, and win the game. So 33-16 IG. They take game 2. They take the series 2-0. A little tired. Started at 4 a.m. Sleep deprivation makes you say dumb things. I'm not going to say what I said before, but it was dumb. You'll live, you'll learn. Don't you know that? 8 and 9 for Setsu. Really fell downhill after about the 30-minute mark. 5-5 and 5. The same can be said for Seamu. For IG, take a look at that graph. And about the 30-minute mark was where the turn hit. And you take a look at just this scoreboard. IG 8 and 2 for SRF. Baboko 11, 5 and 16 involved in 27 of the 33 kills. And XSS only 2 kills to his name, but did quite a bit. And then Aggressive 10, 1 and 12 involved in 22 of the 33 kills. So they did quite some job, and they do end up winning the game, taking the series 2-0, and that is the last game of the day. That is it here. IG 2-0 CDEC, and then the other 2 series were 1-1 apiece. I'm your caster BCop at BCop92. And remember, when you say something stupid, you can bring it on back. It's okay. It's just a mistake. Now, tomorrow we've got LGD versus Team Max, Newbie versus LGD, Vici Gaming Potential against Vici. And yeah, we'll be back with that at 4 a.m. my time, which is Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm your caster BCop, and that is it. Have a good one.